Well, good afternoon.
Hey,
How are you doing?
hey,
Your head hurt? You gonna be able to answer my questions?
if I know him, yeah.
Can you lean forward just a little bit? Yeah, if you know them, that's all I'm asking, okay? So on redirect, Miss Love asked you a lot of questions about the sources of your lies, okay? The lies you told back in 2015 and 2017. So let's get into that a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Let's talk about the play that you testified to that you got from Garlington, okay? Remember the play?
I don't remember it.
That play you testified to that you got from Garlington, that was about the murder of Peanut, Donovan Thomas, right?
That's what, yeah.
Okay. And that play was something cooked up between Garlington and Woody, correct?
Objection, Your Honor, as to vagueness.
Overruled.
Sorry, I didn't hear your answer.
Yes.
Yes, the play was cooked up between Garlington and Woody?
Woody put Garlington in it. It was something Woody had.
Something Woody had. And Woody came up with that play in order to take attention away from him.
Objection, Your Honor, calls for speculation.
Sustained.
You don't have to answer that question. But that was a scheme between them to come up with the story that you would use, correct? They planted that story with
Objection,
you.
Your Honor, asked and answered.
Sustained.
The story that they came up with, that they told you, that Garlington relayed to you, was about Shannon and Yak and Duop and Nard being involved in Nuts' murder.
It was, I don't remember all the detail, but it had something to do with them, y'all.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear
I
that.
don't remember all the detail, but it had something to do with it.
It had something to do with that, with the murder of
Yeah.
Peanut, with the murder of Donovan Thomas. Okay. And that story was intended to cover up Woody's involvement in that murder.
Objection, calls for speculation.
Sustained.
Did Garlington tell you why he was coming up with that story?
Why Woody was coming up with it?
Yeah.
It's just like Woody got him in some bullshit.
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Sustained.
Well, Woody has been named, Your Honor, as an unindicted co-conspirator. It's a statement of a co-conspirator.
Your Honor, first of all, Your Honor, this is a whole, he's asking about Garlington. He's not asking about Woody. And if this is a matter that needs to be talked about, I don't think it's proper to do it in front of the jury.
Your question was about Garlington.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So the story you got from Garlington, that's the story that you ended up relaying to law enforcement, to Gaither and Dennis in
Objection.
2015.
Asked and answered.
Sustained.
You've been asked repeatedly by the attorney for the state, by Ms. Love, how various lies that you told benefited you. You remember her asking you that just now?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you're sitting over here right now instead of over there. Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you think that that's a benefit to
Your
you?
Honor, objection.
Do you view that as a
Hang
benefit?
on.
Okay,
hang
I'm
on.
asking him if he
I
views that
know,
as
and
a
there's an
benefit.
objection on the floor, which I haven't been able to hear yet. So wait and let me hear
My
it. and
apologies,
rule
Your
on
Honor.
it.
So objection as to misrepresentation, vagueness, when the question is, do you think it's a benefit to you that you're over there and not here, as it relates to the interview in 2015 and 2017, I would ask for clarification about what it is that he was getting a benefit from.
Overruled.
Okay. I'll repeat that question to you. Do you view it as a benefit to you that those lies that you told in 2015 and 2017 put you in that witness stand instead of over there as a defendant?
Objection, relevance.
Overruled.
I ain't benefit off none of it.
You didn't benefit off any of it? You'd rather be over there?
It made me
Objection,
no
Your Honor,
difference.
improper.
Sustained.
Are you a defendant in this case?
Objection, relevance.
It's directly
Second
relevant
rule.
to his motivation. Are you a defendant in this case?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Steele? Very briefly. All right.
Did you give it to the... May I approach for a moment? Very briefly, you were asked about what I call the rodeo tour, but I'm talking about March, April 2015.
Yes.
Okay. Travis Scott and Jeffrey Williams, or Young Thug, are performing, right?
Yes.
You were asked if Jeffrey was the headliner or was not the headliner. You remember that?
Yes.
Headliner means what? Tell the jurors.
I don't know. Probably I think like the main. I don't know. I think like the main person or something.
Is it fair to say that Jeffrey or Young Thug by this time is a big attraction in music?
Objection, asked, answered, and relevance.
Came up on recross.
I know, but given the objection sustained.
When you were there, if you saw the crowd, did Jeffrey and Travis
Objection,
Scott play
relevance to the
together? Is
crowd.
my question.
Say that again.
Yeah, when you saw the crowds at the rodeo tour, did Jeffrey and Travis Scott perform together?
Objection, Your Honor, relevance to
Sustained.
I think, okay, that's fine. All right. You said you were asked specifically, did Jeffrey buy clothing for a lot of people? Do you remember that question on recross examination?
Yes.
All right. Is it true that Jeffrey did buy clothing for people at the Cleveland Avenue park?
I told you like that was like it wasn't that new. Like everybody bought like yeah.
Okay. And were you aware that Jeffrey did clothing drives all over the country?
objection, relevance.
It came up on
Sustained.
cross.
Doesn't mean it's relevant.
You were asked, and it was worded this way, that Jeffrey stopped hanging around with Woody. Remember those questions on recross?
Yes.
From your vantage point, were people always trying to be around Jeffrey?
Yeah.
Objection, Your Honor, vague and speculation. He can't.
Overruled.
Did Jeffrey allow people to take pictures with him
Objection, relevance.
when they
Sustained.
did? From your vantage point, did Mr. Copeland or Woody, did Jeffrey go to him in any way, or was Mr. Copeland trying to hang out with Jeffrey?
Objection, relevance beyond the scope of redirect.
It was on redirect.
Overruled.
Yeah. Copeland used to come around. Yeah.
Okay. You were asked again on redirect about a supposed tweet of, and I'm not quoting it, but something like, "We shoot at them and don't report. They shoot at us and report." I'm not saying that's a quote. Have you ever seen a tweet like that?
Objection, Your Honor, asked and answered on cross.
Those are my questions.
All right. Mr. Short, have you made a decision? Do you have any recross? All right. You are now free to go.
And cut this on my leg.
Yes. They'll take care of that. Call your next witness.
Your Honor, the state calls Mr. Ricardo